Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope everyone is well and in the best of health. Inshallah, we're going to give it a couple minutes for everyone to join. And inshallah, we'll start in about 5 minutes or so. Um, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone to the MCDC Hajj webinar, the pre-sales webinar, inshallah. The agenda for today's webinar we'll just be recapping our packages. We'll also be doing a package comparison where we'll show you which packages are similar to other packages which you can choose as backups. We'll also be going through hotel locations as well for Makkah and Madina. And we'll also be doing another live configuration to just get everyone used to the system, the packages, Nusuk, how to check out. We'll give you some tips and tricks on that. And inshallah, towards the end of the webinar, we'll be doing a short guide introduction with the PDFs, and then inshallah followed by a Q&A as well. So whenever Brother Rashid's ready, inshallah, we'll start with you. And the first PDF, inshallah, the packages. Bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Abuzar, and welcome back, everyone, to this very important webinar. We're just 2 days away from package sales going live, and I'll quickly do a recap. And just before I start that, if you've got any questions, do use the chat facility in Zoom to ask your questions. Inshallah, we'll try and moderate and get through them later on in the Q&A section as well. Stay tuned to the webinar as well. We'll be introducing you to our guides, and inshallah, this will be a very informative webinar for you all. So, without further ado, so I know over the past few days we've had a lot of new Hajjis sign up asking for a lot of information about our packages, etc. We'll share with you the links to our previous webinars that you can watch and learn a little bit more about our packages. At this stage now, with just 2 days away from package sales, we've pretty much covered everything we needed to in terms of our packages. However, you can still reach out to us on our WhatsApp or our direct numbers, and we'll guide you through the package selection if you're still at that stage. Now, just yesterday, we had the alert that the package go live time had changed from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock Makkah time, which means that the packages will go live now at 12 p.m. UK time on Sunday, the 1st of February, 2026. What does that mean? It means that it allows people all the way from the East, from America, all the way up to Sydney and beyond, to be able to log in and secure a Hajj package. So it's about fairness and trying to keep in line with giving everybody a chance to book. So our time is 12 p.m. UK time. And later on, we'll have Brother Asif and Abu Zar go through the tips and tricks of configuring and checking it out. So stay tuned for that part as well. So MCDC is a licensed Hajj service provider, and we're proud to be their guides again this year. Just a point to know that packages on Nusuk are not at all protected like other packages. It's underwritten by the Ministry of Hajj in Saudi Arabia. Uh, at this stage, you should have shortlisted, configured your packages, and pretty much topped up by now. Okay. If you're still not, then you've still got a day or so to get it done. But don't delay it anymore. You need to be in it to win it, as I say. And if you're still in the process of configuring, unsure, inshallah, by the end of this webinar, we hope that you would have had your questions answered, and you'd be picking a package, inshallah, to suit your need. Okay. Um, we're not going to go too much about how topping up and how to top up your wallets. You should be well aware of that by now. And again, before you go live or start purchasing, make sure all your details match that in your passport, because at this stage, it's your pre-immigration, your pre-Hajj vetting is being done. And once it's done and visas are issued, there's no coming back from that. These Hajj visas, they're very, very strict on once they're issued, they're done. You can't recall them back. You can't change them. You need to enter the country. You can't cancel them. If you do cancel and you're not able to go for whatever reason, it's gone. That space that was reserved for you, it can't be reallocated as such. Do check the cancellation policy on each of the packages. They're very strict with this as well. Um, there may be some penalties if you don't cancel within a certain period, the bank charges, etc., etc. Do familiarize yourself with that, and do expect the banks to take a 2.3% charge on any. It could be plus VAT. Just correct me on that, but it's 2.35% of whatever total you refund or withdraw. So just be mindful of that before you start and book your package. Another note from the last webinar, and subsequently, if you've not logged into Nusuk, you do need to, and then you'll be presented with this health disclaimer, which you need to accept for yourself, and then also declare on behalf of the other family members in your group as well. So that's the health disclaimer, that you meet the health conditions to go for Hajj. Over to you, Brother Zaid, if you want to cover the
Yeah, I'll go through the packages again. Can't seem to get my camera on. So I'll just talk through it. So yeah, so we have various packages, as most of you have probably realized by now. So we're covering from luxury packages to luxury shifting, luxury non-shifting, premium, and standard packages. So I'm just gonna basically go through which packages are very, very similar, just in case if we do get into a situation where something gets booked. So at least you'll be able to quickly choose an alternative. Um, that's one. So these are the four packages that we actually have trains that are available between Makkah and Medina or Medina to Makkah. So the code ending GLB5, which is a long code that has a train between Medina to Makkah, 5514 and US 110, which is a UK package and starts with 5512 and 6655. So all of these four packages have train, whether it's between Makkah to Medina or Medina to Makkah. So they all have train just for these four packages between Makkah and Medina or Medina to Makkah. So in Mina, we have Majr al-Kabsh, which we've explained on various occasions that it's closer to the Jamrat. However, there's a limited amount of space allocated to Majr al-Kabsh, which I believe is approximately around 5,000, and the other 50 to 55,000 would be in Al Muaysam. Then these are the packages that are directly with Al Muaysam. So 5512, 5555, 5570, 5590, 6660, 6677, 6688. The long code ending with GLB5, Askar Safa 1, Burak Grand 6655. These are all the previous page where we had the Major Kubsh ones, and these on Al Muaysam are all with group flights and with guides from the UK traveling with you. So then we did mention previous webinar, which we're going to do again. So 5512 is very, very similar to 5514, GLB5, and 6655. And package number MCDC 5514 is similar to 5512, GLB5, and 6655. GLB5 would then be similar to 6655, 5514, 5512. 5590 package will be similar to 5020 and 6660. 5570 would be similar to 5020, 6660. 5020 would be similar to 5590, 6660. 6655 would be similar to GLB5, 5512, 5514. 6660 would be similar to 5020 and 5590, I think. And then we have 6677, which would be similar to Barak Gran. 6688, due to its duration of 25 days, there won't be something as similar as that, and there's ample amount of space on that as well. 5555 and Askar Safa 1 are very similar. They're like brother and sister type packages, or the other way around. If you went for Askar Safa 1, it would be similar to 5555, and Barak Grand would be similar to 6677. Again, Barak Grand has a lot of space on it as well. So we will share this probably in the group chats probably tomorrow, just to make it easy. These are our hotels in Makkah. So as you see, our luxury packages include Makkah Towers and Movenpick Hajar, which are both located directly opposite Haram. You can't get closer. So this is, as Brother Rashid mentioned in the last webinar, this is within the Zone A complex. So this is Makkah Towers. You can't get closer. It's got very, very good access from the side of the towers to the Haram and back. Movenpick Hajar is in the clock tower, and Askal Safa is less than 5 minutes walk. As I have a standard package directly near Haram, directly opposite the palace. And your entrance would be King Malik Abdul Aziz Gate, the King Abdullah Gate, and you'd just be straight into that gate. Here, our Zone C packages would be with Courtyard by Marriott, although MCDC do have a hotel called Time Ruba, which is not directly with any of our UK packages. And this would be on Ajad Street, and it's a straight road going to Haram. So there's no left, there's no right. It's straight, it's direct. So it's no way of getting lost or getting confused of how do I get back to my hotel. It's directly a straight road leading to Haram. These are Medina hotels. So in our packages, I believe we have a Millennium Al Aqiq, which last year was a 5-star luxury hotel on Nusuk. This year it's been downgraded to a 4-star, but its location, again, it's on second row in the main area of Markaziyah, which is directly opposite the Women's Gate. You got Women's Gate there. Then you have Grand Plaza Medina, which is used in most of our standard packages. Again, it's second row, walking distance, less than, I believe, 2 minutes, directly opposite Haram. And then you have Al Darul Iman Al Haram Hotel, which is similar location to Grand Plaza Medina and directly opposite the Ladies Gate. We do have one package, I believe it's 5590, which is Mias Hotel, which is towards Babu Salam. Again, when you come out the gates of Babu Salam, I believe it's the first hotel on your right. So they're all very, very located in good locations, especially easy access to Haram near the Women's Gate, which would then save you the hassle of walking from the other side or the northern side. So it's a lot easier coming in and out from Haram.
Sorry to interject. Someone's asking, can you just repeat how far Asghar Safa is in Makkah, please?
Less than 5 minutes, if that. I think somebody sent me a video which I'll share as well, and I think he walked it to the beginning of the courtyard in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's extremely close. These are the two hotels that we're using as easier for the shifting packages. So I believe 6655, 6688, 55, 5020, and Burak Grand. These are the two hotels that we're using. So both of them are very, very ideally located towards the Jamarat or towards your Minar tents. Both basically sit on the main road of Azizia. So the main road. So they actually have a good hustle and bustle there. There's masjids nearby, food, tea. You can access everything from there, from Azizia. But the main purpose of these hotels is the distance to Jamarat and your Minar tents during the days of Hajj. And it's actually easy accessible to get back to Haram. Although closer to the days of Hajj, it does get busy. But in general, it's just one straight road, more or less, going to Haram and back. Brother Asif's back with us, Rashid. So
Brilliant. So we'll cover the guides later on in the webinar. Abu Zar, hand it over to you for the live configuration.
Yeah, let's start, inshallah. Let me just get my screen.
So everyone right now, inshallah, should have practiced configuring packages. So inshallah, we're going to run through it. You need to be experts in doing this now, inshallah, because when it comes live, you don't have that much time. So you need to keep on practicing today, tomorrow. Anything you're unsure about, you can reach out to any of us, any of the guides here, or anyone on the group, and we'll try and help and assist you. But you need to get very, very good at this now. Initially, when you first try this, it takes about 10 minutes. But inshallah, speed that up to less than a minute, inshallah.
Hello, yeah, whenever you're ready, should we start with the direct link, or you want to start with the normal configuration?
I think start with the normal configuration, and then we'll show them how to use the links. Abu Zar, can you zoom out of your screen a little bit?
Is it a bit zoomed in?
It's too much, yeah.
So when you log in, when you log in, everyone sees this screen first, which is your dashboard. And your package, if you've got a package, the first thing you need to do is look at the top next to the bell icon. In your basket, do you have a green dot? When you select it, his is empty. If you've already got a package, when we configure a package now, that package will end up in this basket, inshallah. So what you do, you go to configure packages. So you'll either search, or if you've already preferred it, on the bottom left, you've already got a package preferred, then you can go view details. And now we're going to start to configure a package. So when you press view details, this package opens up. It's already marked as preferred, because you can see it says it's a preferred package. Then you go down to configure the package. Can you see it's on the right? Double check the hotels are the same, what you've chosen. These are the descriptions of the hotels, where they are, but you should be familiar with all of this. On the day of sales, you shouldn't be reading all of this. This is the time to do everything, make your mistakes, do everything now. Cancellation policy, get familiar with everything. On the day it goes live, you want to be go to the bottom, press configure a package. The next page is going to show you is the camps. Yeah, this package has Moisim. Is that the one you want to go for? You're going to tick it. We're going to go next. We're going to do things very, very fast, because we want to get this under the 1 minute timeline. The description right now, you could go through all of this. You could read it in your own time. But on the day it goes live, you just want to hit next, next, next. Right? Number of people in your profile, that's the number of beds you're going to put in. So if there's 4 people in your profile, if there's 6 people, this package only gives quad options. So if there's 6 people in your profile, you will press 6 here using the plus button. So there's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, whatever it is, you just do that. And then you do the same thing for the other hotel in Medina. Just plus it for the number of people in your profile. Scroll down, press next. This, remember, all this we're doing now, we're going to do it fast. The first day we took 10 minutes to do it, but now we're going to go fast. Try to avoid selecting any of this. We will provide the wheelchairs and everything. What we noticed last year, when people were pressing stuff here, selecting a wheelchair and everything here, it was crashing them out or slowing it or kicking them out. So avoid Adahi, avoid any of these things. All of these things can be arranged after you secure the package as well. Qurbani, your guides will give you details of Qurbani after. The reason we say do not do Adahi with Nusuk, they do it at a certain time. According to Hanfis, we have a certain way of doing it. We have to do the pelting, then the Qurbani, then the shaving of the head. For them, it's different. So do not do your Adahi. Do not go for any extra services. They will be provided. We press next, takes you to the flights now. Here you're going to get your flight options. The flights that are with, make sure you get the right one. We had a person last year, chose the wrong flight, was from Amsterdam, and they told us, oh, can we do anything? The flights cannot be changed once you buy them. So always double check them, make sure it's the correct flights. That brother had to fly from UK to Amsterdam then to join to get his package. He had to fly from UK to Amsterdam. So make sure you select the right flight. Is it London? Double check it. Yeah, it's right. Press next. On this next screen now, you're going to get the transport, the transportation, public transportation. It's usually already ticked. Go down, press next. And this is the final page where it's going to be the summary. Yes, look over it, make sure the flights are right, give it a good once over. Yeah, it's the right number of people on there, it's the right hotels, it's the right flight. This is the key. Just make sure, yeah, London, yeah, I'm happy. Scroll down to the bottom. And over here at the bottom, when it goes live, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, all the way there, instead of save configuration, you'll have checkout. And provided you've got enough money in your account, instead of red, it'll be green. So here will be a checkout button. You press that button, your money should disappear from your wallet. It will take you back to the dashboard. Or it might even kick you out. Or it might have the circle of doom, we say, this just going round and round and round. If that happens, don't touch anything. Leave it. Even if it takes half an hour, let it go round and round and round. Because if you log out, you might not be able to log back in. Just leave it. Give it a few hours. If you're still doing the same, doesn't matter. Finally, after an hour, after 2 hours, the traffic would have calmed down. You could log back into the dashboard and you should see your package under my itinerary, my packages. If it's not, if the button does not appear there, you toggle between this cart. Can you see the cart that he's just clicked on? The button will appear here where it says configure package. That will be a checkout button here, yeah. If it's not there, look on the bottom left-hand side. The package we configured is on the bottom left. It would be there. So toggle between the two until you see the checkout button. On the day it goes live, if you logged in before 10 o'clock, it still show these buttons. So you need to move between the two buttons, inshallah, between there and the bottom left. And if you press configure the package, it'll take you back to the transportation screen. And again, you just press next and see if the checkout button is there. This is just going to be trial and error, and that's what we're going to have to do. We did that in a couple of minutes, alhamdulillah. First day when we did this, it was 10 minutes. We're getting faster. I need everyone to do this in under a minute, inshallah. So please keep on practicing. If you're unsure, reach out to us. Any questions, we'll help you. I even, all the guides will help you to configure the package before the day, so it's there. But on the day, there's only so much we can do. You're going to have to do this on your own to log in and to buy the package on your own, inshallah. If the money goes from your wallet, then alhamdulillah, more than likely you have got the package. If the money is still showing in your wallet, unfortunately, you may not have secured the package in time. Not to panic. We don't worry. There are going to be other phases. And last year, I think only 10% of people that went Hajj last year managed to secure their Hajj in phase 1. Majority of the people last year secured their packages in the latter stages. So don't panic. Leave your money in your account, and then inshallah we'll try again. If Hajj is written for you, inshallah, Hajj 2026, nothing's going to stop you from going, inshallah.
Rashid, is it okay if I come in and just speak around the Adi, the Qurbani?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so basically, predominantly of us from the subcontinent, most of us are Hanaf, which means that we follow the Hanafi madhab, right? So the Hanafi madhab regarding Hajj, we do Hajj bit tartib, as in Hajj within a sequence. And the sequence is that we start our Hajj on the 8th of Zil Hijjah, we be in Mina, and on the 9th of Zil Hijjah, we be in Arafat. After the time of Maghrib, we leave for Muzdalfa. We do Waquf in Muzdalfa. We pray Fajr in Muzdalfa. Before, actually, go one step before, we pray Maghrib and Isha in Muzdalfa. Once we're there, prayed our prayers, we collect our stones, roughly 49 to 70 stones. Then we leave, we pray Fajr in Muzdalfa, which is Sunnah to pray Fajr there. Then we leave from Muzdalfa back to Mina, from Mina back to Jamrat. So we stone the shaitan on that day, the big shaitan, seven stone pebbles. We hit the stone. Only then we can do Qurbani. So with the system here is that obviously the timing is not guaranteed of when the timing of your Qurbani will be done. With us, the way the sequence works is once you have done the stoning, only then we will share contact numbers with you beforehand, who you will then contact with your names, with your details, saying that so and so has managed to complete their stoning, and then only then your sacrifice is given. Only after the stoning you can then trim or shave your hair and come out of the state of ihram. Then you would do ghusl, then you would do tawaf or hajj or tawaf ziyarah, and then on the day of the 11th of Zil Hijjah you would stone the jamrat, and then on the 12th of Zil Hijjah you would stone the jamrat, and hajj is complete. For those of you who want to stay the 12th of Zil Hijjah night, it's sunnah to do so, and you can stone on the 13th Zil Hijjah after Fajr, and that's more or less Hajj. So Qurbani is a very, very important part of the Hajj. How to do Qurbani with us, with the guides, with ourselves, we will share it with you once the booking process has been completed. So I hope that makes a lot more sense, because we have been getting a lot of questions on that. Is there anything else, Rashid or Asif or anybody else who'd like to add on that point?
No, it's a very valid
Feel
point.
free.
Yeah, very valid point, and thanks for the clarity. For now, as Brother Asif said, just when it comes to the configuration, ignore that part for now. That's one less step to worry about, and your guides will guide you and offer you the different options to do your Qurbani Adahi later on. Abu Zar, just a quick one I wanted to cover. If you just want to go into configuring the Grand package a second. And this is when you will know that either a package has been sold out or there's an issue with availability. So if you were to configure that, there'll be a couple of things that will pop up on the day. Things will start to gray out very quickly. All right. It could be this particular camp section. We don't know how it's going to behave. It wasn't there last year. But the easiest way to explain this to you is here. So where some packages, so this is a Al Burak package, which has just the quad, okay? But there are some packages, the luxury, some premium, that have double availability. So whilst you can configure double right now, on the day it may disappear because it's been sold. So what'll happen is it'll go gray. Yeah. And what you need to do then is very quickly empty your car and then go back in, or it won't let you check out. If you've already got it pre-configured now, you can't check out. You'll be wondering what's going on. Empty your car, go back in. If it doesn't allow you to configure it, there's availability issue. That's on the specific element of that particular package. It could mean that the whole package is sold out, in which case, if you go into the packages tab there at the top, sorry, these will be grayed out. Okay, so the options here, they'll start to gray out, or the buttons where it says view details, or these start to gray out. So don't panic. You need to start then looking at your option 2, 3, etc. And what we've done, we've created some very useful hot links. And what you would do, there's a few ways that you can work them, and we'll share this in the WhatsApp groups and as a message and also as a Excel spreadsheet. Do you want to bring one up, or do you want to show them what the...
Yes, so I've put one on my Excel sheet. So just to quickly show you guys, can you see my screen?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah, we can.
So
See my
this is
Excel
an
sheet. So
example.
I've just quickly put one of the packages on an Excel sheet just so we get an idea. So this is one of the links for the MCDC UK 6655. So you can do this. We'll have a list of links for all the packages, which we'll share on our WhatsApp. So you can directly click the link on your WhatsApp web, or you can use your WhatsApp mobile and it'll directly take you. As long as you're, it's very important to know you have to be logged in. So you see, I'm logged in here. If you're not logged in, it won't work. So you can't just click the link and you magically be logged in. You have to make sure you're logged in beforehand. You can either put
So
the
basically,
link
to just to
into an
have the
Excel
Excel
sheet.
sheet open at the same time, right?
Excel sheet or WhatsApp web, either one is fine. So if you've got WhatsApp web, you can use that, or you can copy paste it like I have done and put an Excel sheet. All you have to do is just click the link and it'll directly take you to the package like this. So you have 6655 instantly opened up. So let's say, for example, someone does have a package, for example, MCDC 5020 or MCDC 6655, and you weren't able to get that package and you want to go back into the package section and search for that package. All you need to do, if you have the link, just go on the Excel sheet. All you gotta do is just click it and it'll take you straight to the package. It'll open up straight away so you can configure it straight away without searching and doing all that funny business where it'll take a lot more time. And here you can just go straight to configuring. You don't need to scroll all the way down. You can just quickly configure from here. And then, so on and so forth, just add what you need to add, the camp, whatnot, same as we did before. This one will be slightly different because I have the double and triple and quad options, pretty sure. So here you can add double, triple, or quad, depending on obviously which room type you want to pick. But those we're gonna share later on anyway, inshallah, on the group chats. Um, yeah, so straightforward. So inshallah. Anything you want to add, Rashid?
Yeah, so you can copy paste, you can click on the link, you can also create little tabs or bookmarks within your
Yeah,
web browser.
bookmark tabs, yeah.
So again, Asif mentioned, and it's a very good point, that keep practicing. Empty your car, reconfigure, empty your car, reconfigure, so you get used to that whole process, because things will move very, very fast on the day. That's pretty much it from our side for now, unless you've got anything to add with regards to the packages.
It's all good. We got covered, inshallah.
Yeah, I think we can go to Q&A.
Yes. So We've got a few hands up. Should we just take some live questions for now? Start.
Yeah,
Start live
Bismillah.
questions.
If you want to ask a live question, just raise your hand. We've got AO.
So we'll go from the top. So the first question someone's asked is MCDC UK 5020 premium shifting on Nusuk. Does it not include high-speed rail transfer?
5020,
Yeah.
no, not on that particular package. It's only for the premium express, so the 10 days and the luxury. So we shared the five package numbers earlier. 5020 does not include train. If there's an option for you to book your own train, we'll offer that to you. And you can make your way and use that facility, provided, you let your guide know and you can get a booking.
What's similar to 5570 package?
5570 is very similar to Globe 5. So the code ends with GLB5. It's extremely similar packages.
What's availability look like for UK 6655?
I think we're going to get a lot of these questions. What's availability looking like? Right now, obviously, the packages are fully open. And as we mentioned in our previous webinar, which was if your heart's set on it, definitely go for it. Before it's the second phase or the second round, when it inshallah will open, we'll have a lot more stats. But right now, there's plenty of space on all the packages, whether it's 6655 or it's 5020. Just have a backup because we don't know how that day will act. My own personal opinion, I don't believe any packages will fully sell out during the first phase, but I can be wrong as well.
It's a lot of them is sort of about our configuration. Someone's asking what's Camp 72?
Rashid?
Camp 72 is, I'm not sure if it's being offered because we were looking at the package configuration earlier. It's located near the Mina station number 2, away from the Jamarat. It's not very close, but it's close to the rail station which connects to the Jamarat area. It's the VIP camp, diplomatic camp for the what's called the Mujamala. And also this year, it seems as though they're going to be offering that to some packages, but we've not seen them appear on any of ours. You can select it, and you'll be provided the same or better services there. But for now, if it's not available on your package, then you can't select it, unfortunately.
Someone's asking for packages in general after Tawaf, Ifada, and Sa'i, assuming there will be some coaches available to get back to Mina, or do Hajis manage themselves?
Okay, regarding this, obviously we're here to help, and we've helped every year to make sure all the Hajjis get back to their accommodation, and from their accommodation back to Mina. So obviously this is more logistic that we're going to dive deep into once the booking process has been completed. So that, inshallah, we'll be doing a lot of intense webinars going through all the points of Hajj, whether it's to do with jurisprudence, i.e. fiqh, or the logistics of Hajj. So that's nothing at this time or this point is nothing to worry about.
Someone's asking Jawar Al Hashmiya Hotel is 40 minutes walk, showing on Google Maps to Jamarat and over an hour to Mina camp. Is it worth shifting? Still long walks.
It's not long.
Maps not accurate. I think it's given the wrong.
Yeah, but even then, for you to once you complete the Jamrat, especially on the first day on the 10th of Zulhijjah, you have to come into Azizia to be able to get back to Mina. So in this scenario, from the Jamrat to, let's say, whether it's Johar Hashmiya or Burak Grand, the walk would be around that much, 30 to 40 minutes, once you completed the stoning. And that's pretty close because that's how far that walk would be. Whereas going back on yourself, back to your tent seminar would be around an hour, 20 minutes, Rashid. Probably because you got to obviously do the U-turn as well on the way back.
Exactly. But the 40 minutes, an hour, honestly, when it comes to Hajj, you cover them steps without you even knowing. And if you're talking about 45 minutes being long, on the last day, everyone's walking back to Makkah, and that's a 2.5 to 3 hour walk. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you got mobility issues, then obviously we've covered this in our previous webinars about wheelchair use and bringing somebody with you as well to assist. But generally, it is Hajj. Everybody has to do the rituals, and everybody needs to be housed somewhere. So this is a consideration you need to make. But 40 minutes in Hajj time is absolutely nothing. We've seen people do far more.
Someone's asking regarding packages with names France, Canada, USA. Would you recommend if you can't get a UK package and choose other packages with a custom flight? Get this a lot.
Look, there's nothing stopping you from booking any other package. Nusuk, by definition, now is a global system. However, the consideration you need to make a couple of things. One is the group that you're joining, the language of the guides and the guidance that you're getting pre-Hajj, and the follow-up during Hajj as well. So all of this needs to be packaged in a way that you are suitable and you feel comfortable. Just don't look at a price. A few years back, people booked packages in Italy and France and struggled to communicate with their guides just because they spoke a different language. So, these packages that we're guiding are designed specifically for the English-speaking Hujjaj. We have got UK flights, but it doesn't stop anyone from around the globe joining the package and the programs as well. At the end of the day, you're the guest of Allah, and it's an honor to serve the guest of Allah, regardless of where you're coming from. So do make them consideration when you're looking at that.
Touching on that, Rashid, obviously with yourself, with Brother Asif, with myself, we've got a 60-year plus, if not more, the experience of Hajj. And trust me, a guide makes major, major difference to you because that person that's traveling with you, you just leave everything to him. You're just told, okay, just gotta wait here for a little while. He comes to you, and you got that stress factor of not knowing what to do or what do we need to do next. Are we really getting this right or are we getting this wrong? Why am I sitting here for 30 minutes? Why am I still waiting for another hour? Why is it taking so much time? But when you have that person with you, you're like, okay, he's with us, nothing to worry about, just leave it to him. And it makes a major difference.
Just touching, someone asked if you already configured a custom flight in our package, do we have to reconfigure at the time of sale? So if someone's got a custom flight, do they need to reconfigure at the time of sale?
Yeah, for the custom, at the moment, because it's a live system, the custom flights will give you a price today. When you come to check out on Sunday, when it goes live, you'll need to go back that one step to get the latest flight prices and availability as well. So again, because it's a live and dynamic system, price can go up or down. It's never come down in our experience. So you just need to be mindful of that. But it does serve the hard to reach areas or countries where they can't get a scheduled flight, or you can then
Right.
customize it from them countries.
They have where the quota is obviously limited, but and the quota is more than the amount of Hajis. They have a lot more time. Normally, it's open for about 5 to 7 days,
Yeah,
so
yes.
they can play around, sit there, take their time, have a cup of tea, and they still manage to book their package. Whereas we're limited for time.
Someone's asking, do you need to top up the e-wallet to the required amount to configure a package? No, you don't. You don't need to have anything in your wallet to configure a package. As long as you're verified, you can add any package to your configure any package to your basket. Um, that's that. Someone's asking, so even if I configured everything by now, still on the day of purchase, I have to go from the start to end.
No.
No, you don't need to. If you've configured a package and if it's a group flight, you won't need to reconfigure. If it's a custom flight, then you will
Ba-
have to.
Basically, they need to do the steps that you and us have just shown.
Yeah. So everything we just showed, basically, if you copy exactly that, hopefully on the day of purchase, you won't need to reconfigure and show them if everything goes on. Um, for the room type, my wife and I are going. So should I select one for for room double? Double room.
If you want double room, then you're gonna have to, if there's two of you in your profile, then the plus button, you're gonna have to select, press it twice, well, click on it
Yeah.
twice.
So you'd have to do two for Makkah and two for Medina.
Yeah, general rule
Easy.
is that you're buying a bed in a room. So if there's two, three, four people in your group, you need to select as many beds in that particular configuration.
Please clarify, should we wait on Sunday for the basket to change to purchase before we configure the package and try to complete it?
You need to configure it now. You need to configure it and be ready. And then also try and configure your option number 2 and be ready so you're comfortable, you know how the system will work. And all you're doing then on Sunday when it goes live is just checking out. Otherwise, you'll have to complete that whole process. That 1 or 2 minutes that you're configuring could mean the difference between booking a package or not booking. So things will move very, very fast.
Do you need to refresh if you logged in beforehand, or just wait for the button to change? Just wait for the button to change and just wait. Sometimes it'll kick you out. Sometimes it's just load for such a long time, and then eventually it'll just come through. Just anything could happen on the day, so you got to be prepared for every scenario. To be honest with you,
I just want to take a live question because I've got a few hands up. Chris
yeah.
Lam, Assalamu alaikum.
Dango.
Assalam.
Quick question. Regards to your, well, two questions. One, regards to your URLs. You showed us an example of your URL in a sense that you click it and it brings it to the package itself. Could you not create a URL that brings it straight to the configure package?
If you've already got a package configured, then it won't because it'll just open up a.
No, not the configured package. I'm talking about the configure camp. Sorry, my mistake, to the camp section.
No, it'll open it to the main page of that particular package because these are direct links to the package. It's nothing to do with configure or the camp. You need to start from somewhere for that particular package.
Correct. So that's what I'm saying. So I've tried it. That's what I'm saying in a sense. Or like I said, I've tried it. I've saved buttons.
Yeah.
So instead of having a URL straight to the package itself, you have so when you're on the camp section, select your camp. You
Okay.
save that side of the URL, so it
Okay.
brings you straight to that page, and you start configuring from that section.
Very good point. We'll ask our techies to have a look at that, and we'll get it changed and shared, inshallah.
So have you got anything to say on that? What the brothers just mentioned? Is he here?
In essence, I've got the gist.
I
Instead of
understand what the brothers saying as well.
Because
Yeah.
we can't configure any further because
you
it
start-
won't allow you because you got to do some selections. But instead of it just saves you that second, you see.
Absolutely. No, it's a very good point. We'll get it looked at.
Second question is, instead of having to go back and searching for your link, do you know on the main page, the dashboard page, where your name is, and if you've got already selected preferred packages,
That's
is it
right.
not another thing? Is it not easy to just click on my package and all your packages come up, and then you just start configuring from there?
You
No,
can?
you have to do the filter. You have to use the filter, and under filter,
just
your preferred packages will be there when you search it.
No. If you go to your name
My
and click on your name and it says my package, all your preferred packages will come up on there.
Yes, yeah. So you can either do the filter or you can do that. Either option.
Either
But
option,
then-
yeah, but I feel the filter side of it things is a bit more complicated, like because you got to go there, look for the filter.
You got the point.
It's what,
Yeah.
whatever works for it.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. I just want to know which one's going to be easier, or which one have you realized is easier, using the URLs or going to your name and just clicking straight my package and all your packages
No,
come up there?
there's no hard and fast rule with packages. Some people have tried, all sorts, and some people logged in like 4 or 5 minutes, I think, after the sale started and managed to configure the package and top up the wallet and buy a package. And we saw this last year with one of the brothers that Zahibai mentioned. No hard and fast rule. What we always say is, if it's written for you, it's going to happen. If it's not written for you, no matter how much you try and URLs and everything, just if it's not written, it's not going to happen. But we say, don't lose heart. If you don't get in phase 1, there's going to be phase 2. A lot of people last year I advised, don't even go on. If you've got anxiety issues, if you have panic attacks, don't even bother in phase 1 because you'll be forever, trying and panicking and seeing other people have got it. Why have you not got it? I told so many people, listen, go out with your family, enjoy your day, and we'll try the later stages. And alhamdulillah, in the later stages, they managed to secure the packages. Like I
Alhamdulillah.
said, 90% of people will get their packages in the latter stages. 90%. Same
Inshallah.
last year, 90% of people secure their packages in the latter stages. So don't panic. Don't worry about, oh, if I do this link and that link. Look, it's whatever works best, whatever you feel comfortable with. There is no hard and fast rule. You know, I know you're saying, oh, if I do this, is it better? If I do, no. The best thing for you lot to do is to give charity, to pray 2 rakat salah, and leave it in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. And pray to him. He's the one that will make it happen. Not changing a URL or making this faster. Because I've told you, as Zaid Bhai said, some guy last year, one person it was, he logged in after the sale, you know, like 4:10 or something
three,
like that.
actually.
Yeah, what time was it? It was about 10 minutes.
Be about 30 minutes
like
beforehand. He got verified the night before.
Yeah, and then topped up on the day. He actually topped up on the day as well. Topped up on the day and managed to secure a package as well. So there is no hard and fast rule.
So how would we know? So the other thing is, how would we know the quota's complete, or do we just keep trying
you will get
until
you'll get the famous error message that is been infamous for the last 3 years? Country capacity full.
Oh, you'll get that message, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. As long as otherwise we don't want to keep trying all day.
No, sometimes you just get that round circle going and the screen will just freeze. It could be anything. But if you're stuck on something for more than 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, then just leave it. Come back after an hour, 2 hours, log out, then log back in when the traffic is less. Because after one hour, that's it, everything. Like 10 minutes, everything's gone. People still might be stuck in a screen. That's why we say if you see the round circle, just leave it. Because you might be one of them that, it might or might not have gone through. You basically might be just on the edge. So just leave that screen as it is. Do not refresh, don't do nothing.
Thank you.
Do we still try after 12 o'clock? So, for example, it goes live. Do we still try at 1, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock to try go in and secure a package?
I'm going to move this along now. We've got a lot of questions to get.
Okay, no.
Thank you. We've got a question coming from Maria Yusuf. Do we still have to check the package in our basket, read through it again in the day of purchase before checkout time, and then check out? So basically checking the terms of the package. Does it need to be done again on the day, or should they be doing it now?
No, you could do it now. On the day, you just got to make sure, because whatever package you've selected, it's not going to suddenly change to a completely random package. It should be the same package. But when you checking out, it'll show you the summary. So it's, if it's there, it's the right one. Just write the name down. If it's the same name, it's fine. You configured it. You don't need to do anything. Just press the button. Pray Bismillah, press the button, and you're done. It will not change to another random package.
Yeah, same user asking if a triple room can be configured for if there's 3 of you. Yes, if there's availability in that particular package, then select the room of your choice. Yeah. Abu Zar, are you on? Are you going through the questions?
Yeah, I'm back. I just had to quickly pop off for a sec.
Someone's asking about Tawaf al-Wida. I'm not sure what the question is, but you do perform Tawaf al-Wida right at the end or just before you leave Makkah, so you'll have an opportunity to do that.
Someone's saying, just to confirm, it's 12 p.m., not 10 a.m.
12 p.m.
Absolutely, yes. 12 p.m. 12 p.m. UK time. Okay. Zaid, this is one for you about Adahi. Can it be performed in their home country and distributed to the poor instead?
It has to be done within the hudud of Makkah.
Your Hajj Qurbani has to be done there. Your normal Qurbani you do throughout the normal years when you're not in Hajj, you could do that anywhere. But if you're a Haji and you're performing Hajj, you have to do it within the vicinity of the Haram, like
boundaries
the
of
Makkah
Makkah.
area.
Yeah.
For any reason, if you choose a custom flight instead of the group flight, will you be able to arrange and provide transportation from airport to the hotel and from hotel back to the airport?
MCDC staff are on the ground at all the airports and train stations towards the correct and buses to take you to your hotel.
Yeah, I think Brother Asif just his connection went a bit there. So MCDC staff will be at all the airports.
Do the guys speak?
Someone's asking MCDC US 115 Globe 3 shows no fly. Is this for no UK residents?
It's mainly targeted, I believe, for US. So that we have an equivalent package to that, which ends with GLB5, which you'll have a guide and group flights on that package.
Someone's asking, what about if I don't follow the Hanafi madhab about Adahi?
So there's the three madahib of they do it with tartib. The Shafi school of thought actually has slightly a difference of opinion on that. But the other three schools of thought do it accordingly, same.
And you're free to follow the madhab that you follow.
Yeah,
Guides are there
exactly.
to assist you as well. And we've got scholars that cover the four main madhab as well, the four main schools of thought. So there's no issues with that at all. The guides do speak Arabic, they're bilingual. Not all of them. I don't speak Arabic, maybe a little bit, get me by, but
We have scholars on board and guides who do speak Arabic.
yeah.
Will transport be provided from hotel to Mina camps?
Yes.
Yes.
What are the chances of me getting Majr al-Kabsh in Mina?
Equal chances as everybody else, inshallah. If it's written, Asif,
Yeah, exactly. If it's written,
it's going to happen. Look, don't
How
worry.
long?
Sorry,
Sorry.
just at that point. Don't worry too much about capacity and anything else at the moment. At this stage,
tawakkul.
that and also configure the package that you want and go for it. Whatever else happens and how it plays out and
Yeah.
package your quotas sold out, we'll then deal with it in subsequent phases because there is going to be a redistribution of the quota from countries that don't fill up their quota, and it's been the case for the last 3 years running. So don't worry, configure it as you want, and Bismillah, you should get it.
The trains for luxury packages option for train service are not coming
All
up when
about your number
configuring.
one top choice.
You're on mute, Asif.
Yeah, because Abu Zar was speaking. I said phase one. We always say in phase one, you configure your number one top choice package with the camp you want, the flights you want, the rooming you want. You go for that package. You pray Bismillah, you go for it. If you don't get it, no problem. Don't worry about capacity and all that. Like Brother Rashid said, that we will guide you in phase two. Okay, look, that package is sold out. Okay, go for this one. But in phase one, it's all about your number one priority package that you've got your heart set on. Bismillah, try that, go for that. Don't go down to like your fifth and sixth. No, leave that. If you don't get your first, don't get your second. At the most third, leave it. Then when before second phase, we'll have webinars, seminars, information, and then we'll tell you, yeah, don't worry, that package is still available. Then you could go for it. What's happened before is people have left their first choice, ended up with their seventh choice, and got a package secured, but then in phase two realized that that first package that they wanted, that the heart was set on, was available, and people bought it in phase two. So just phase one is all about your top priority, number one choice. Go for that, Bismillah.
I've got a question here from someone from Canada. They're saying they're willing to fly from the UK, but not able to see the flights from the UK. I'm assuming the group flights. I am selecting custom flights from Heathrow to Medina and Jeddah to London Heathrow. Can I also book London Heathrow to Jeddah? And how will we transport from Jeddah to Medina? And will MCDC team be available in the airports? So someone's willing to fly from the UK. So how would that work?
I think the best answer for that would be if we have a number with the brother or sister, and then they can contact us privately and we'll explain. It'll take a long time to explain how that would be done.
I'm just gonna type our office number in the reply, so you can drop us a message on there, inshallah.
So Zaid, if you can answer this question, when people are trying to configure their room choices, when the capacity of the Makkah hotel, when they get the message, capacity at the Makkah hotel must match the capacity in the Medina hotel. What does that mean? For the same room type, for example. Can they mix and match?
Yeah, they can mix and match. I.e., they can, for example, let's say if there was a couple or two people and they decided in Makkah they want to be sharing in quad, but then they wanted a double room in, for example, in Medina, that's possible. But they would have to then still select two beds within both scenarios. They wouldn't be able to do like one in a double room and then one in a triple room.
Yeah.
Is that
I've,
right, Asif? Have I
I've
got that wrong?
I've seen it in a couple of these
Last year,
triple.
last year they did not allow you to change. So if there's a quad in Makkah, automatically self-populated a quad in Medina. This year, like I think Brother Rashid is
You're
some
breaking. That's it.
Your connection's pretty
to
bad, Asif.
give you that option to choose different available. No, it's not working.
Yeah,
No
just
Wi-Fi.
so I
Can
don't
you hear me
know.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's in there?
But let me just quickly clarify something. I've seen it in one or two of the packages where you've got a double option. And if you select a double in Mecca, it automatically adds a double in Medina, but it won't allow you to change to, for example, a quad in Medina. Yeah. And I suspect that's to do with the group size and the group allocation so that it matches,
The
the
room configuration.
room configuration. So you're going to have to play around with the options to suit your needs. And if it allows you, then yes. Otherwise, you're going to be thrown an error, in which case you're going to have to reconfigure that package or the room accordingly.
Someone said I'm a little confused. I've got my package selected and ready in the basket. Will that not be the case on the day? We need to select the preferred package and follow through the process from start to finish.
No, you've configured, you're ready for checkout. What we're saying is the preferred packages or the second option or third option, you should have ready in case your main configuration or main package selected is sold out. Then you can quickly move on to your second or third option. But as it stands, everyone should be configured and ready, topped up to check out.
Someone's asking about Aska Safa that has been downgraded from a 5-star to I think a 4 or 3-star. Will this hotel be okay? I think we have a video of
We
the
have video
hotel.
of the distance, but not from within. So I've been asked similar questions today. So what I did say is, look, for your peace of mind, you can go onto Google, you can read reviews about the hotel, booking.com and such other websites, and you get all the information. The main purpose of this, the main reason of this package, or main purpose this hotel's in the package, is the distance, is the location itself to the Haram. But it was pre-Corona a 5-star hotel, so I don't think it can be that drastically bad. I'm sure it's clean, tidy hotel because it's still rated as a 3-star.
I understand this question, but someone goes, if it's 3 of us and purchase a 4-person room, do we have to pay more or for the first fourth person? No.
No, it'll be an additional person sharing with you. If it's mix of females and males, then the females will be separated in another room with other females. If it was a males, then the males would be separated in another room. If it
Yeah,
was just like, let's say, 3 females, then they would add another female into that room. If it was 3 males, an additional male would go into that room.
remember this rule of thumb. You're buying a bed in a room, not a room. So, if you're a family of three, then go for a triple if you want to stay together. If you opt for a quad, then you will be split, gender split. So just bear that in mind. There's no option to actually purchase a bed on the day or upgrade later. It's just the way the rooms are allocated, the room configuration, males, females, etc. This is Hajj, it's nearly, these hotels operate at nearly 100% capacity. So every little space, every bed makes a difference. We'll take a live question. Spring. We've got somebody called Spring on board. Not Springboard, but carry on.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I just wanted to ask, on the day, what time shall we log in? I wasn't sure if the OTP runs out in after 10, 20 minutes, if we log in too early, or what's the best time to log in?
You can, I don't know if there's a hard and fast rule there. Asif, what do you think? We had Hajis logged in an hour before, managed to log in, OTP came successfully, only to be kicked out 1 minute before the system went live for bookings. In other cases, people logged in 5 minutes before, some 5 minutes after. There's no hard and fast rule. We don't know how the system's going to behave.
Okay,
Asif,
because
anything from your
yeah.
side?
Sorry, normally when we log in now, OTP, I think the session expires after, I think, is it 10, 15 minutes? Or is it 20? I can't remember exactly.
Me.
5 minutes.
Is it 5?
Usually say
Yeah.
5 minutes.
So on the day, if I log
Yeah,
in, say at
but
quarter 2,
again, last year the OTPs,
yeah,
yeah,
sorry, carry on.
last year it had a timing issue, and we don't know if they're going to introduce a timer this year as well. So while you try to log in, they put a queuing system in. We have no idea how this year will work. It might be the same, it might be different. So it's just going to be, once we see what happens in phase one, we will be just like you. They might introduce something else. We have no idea. But according to last year, OTPs didn't come on time. They were coming 15 minutes later. And then when you tried to enter it, that OTP that came expired. You tried to apply for a new one. That didn't come. So all these
Your
issues were
Wi-Fi is
happening last year.
really bad, Asif, so you're lagging.
And we don't know what
So
will
I
happen
don't.
this year, if it's going to be improved or not. It's just battery's dead. Let me log out, just chat.
Yeah,
But
so I
what
think
Brother Asif
basically
trying to say, yeah. Delayed
what Asif is
OTPs.
trying to say is that from last year's experience, OTPs were coming delayed, and there was a queuing system. So we don't not really know how this year's going to pan out. But if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So my personal opinion, log in maybe 5-10 minutes before, but more than likely you will go into queuing system. But then again, as Asif was trying to mention, or Rashid just mentioned, that people logged in a lot earlier did get kicked out.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
then again, we don't know what's going to happen this year.
yeah.
What if the people who have logged in a lot earlier actually remain in? We don't really know. So
Yeah, okay. So I
going
think,
with what I think 10-15 minutes beforehand is probably better.
yeah.
The,
Okay, but that's fine, inshallah.
the only thing I'm going to add about the OTP on that is if it does get busy and you've requested and it times out, allow it to time out, give it a couple of minutes, hit the back button of your browser to go back where it brings you to your username and password, re-enter and re-request your OTP that way. If you start asking or requesting it at the point where it times out, where the timer times out and it says request another OTP, it'll probably lock you out for another 30 minutes. So this was one of the observations last time round. So go back, give it a couple of minutes, and then request it. If you requested it far too many times, you might find you'll have no OTPs, and all of a sudden, an influx of OTPs coming through, and you won't know which one to log in with. So just be mindful, be patient, and inshallah you'll get it. Okay, we'll carry on. Mohammed, you've got your hand raised. Do you want to ask a question?
Hello, brother. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, I'm just inquiring. I was looking at one of the package, UK 5570, and
Yes.
option of the flight, London. I think it must be an error on there. It's showing 2 days after landing with the transit from, I think it was Abu Dhabi. If you're going to check that, please. Misprint on that.
Yeah, that would definitely have to be a misprint.
Yeah, that's why only the Manchester one's right, but on the London flight, it's a big misprint on that.
Basically 2 days after.
Yeah, it's showing 2 days because your transit is 3 hours 5 minutes, but it's showing 12:30 in the morning in Jeddah. It's Jeddah or Medina, I think one of them. But it's a long misprint. So we opted out for the Manchester on this.
That wouldn't be right.
Yeah, if you want to check it.
Yeah, we'll have a look at it later
Okay,
on.
thank you, brother.
But more than likely, I believe that if it was departing on the day before, we should land. So let's say if a flight's departing, the package shows 21st, for example,
Yeah,
that means the flight would either be departing on the 20th evening or on the 21st.
that's correct. Yeah, but with the
So I
transit,
think that's a mistake. There's
yeah,
probably a few other mistakes in there regarding the flight. So yeah,
and just
but
another.
it will work according to your package. It's no way that it'll be totally different to your package.
Okay. The other question was the MCDC US 115 GLB3 is showing no flights.
So that's not a group flight, nor is there a
Right.
guide from the UK on that package. So
I
the
see.
package similar to that, I believe, is GLB5.
Okay.
Is GLB3 a luxury non-shifting package, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it
So
is.
GLB5 will be the equivalent
Non-shifting.
to that,
Yeah.
luxury non-shifting.
Okay, that's it. Jazakallah khair. If you just want to check
Thank
that.
you. Thank you,
557.
Jazakallah.
Thank you. Astaghfirullah.
So Bilal's asking if they need to select Zamzam, prayer rugs, etc. As we mentioned earlier, just the less configuration, the better. So leave it out. Inshallah, MCDC will give it to you when you arrive. Just keep the configuration as simple as possible.
Someone's asking if packages in basket don't you just buy?
More or less, yes. That's the whole process. When you get out to the checkout, it will just come up as checkout or purchase.
So you'd have to click here, it'll take you, usually it takes you to the transportation page, and from there you'll have to go to the next page and then configure. But it saves you a lot more headache and a lot more steps, um, instead of configuring from right from the beginning. We need to know, someone's already answered that. I read that some European airlines have stopped their flights due to Middle East because of rising tensions. What can we do if the situation gets worse? Can we cancel our booking or ask for a refund?
It's a difficult
There,
one.
Rashid.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
difficult one because we don't know how the situation is or what will happen closer to the time, but rest assured, Nusuk will be able to sort that out. At the end of the day, they're the service providers. They are dutiful to fulfill that package for you. So they'll find a way, inshallah. Let's pray that there's no worse situation. There is world peace. Um, and, yeah, let's not try and get ahead of ourselves of what can and can't happen. Anything can happen. Let's stay positive, inshallah.
One family member not verified yet. What should I do? They rejected the photo, and they've sent it again.
I think maybe editing it again, then sending him an email, getting on the phone to him would be ideal. Just keep trying. I think phone calls have made a major difference, by the way, from my experience, that people have come back or feedback. They have been ringing and then they have been verifying people within 5-6 hours.
Someone's asking, can you suggest similar packages to 5020?
Yeah, 660 5590.
6655 as well, similar.
Yeah, 6655. Yeah, thanks.
Strictly the person that was messaged before regarding the pictures. If you message Brother Ashraf Dalal on the group chat, I'll put up his number again at the end of the webinar, and inshallah he'll help you. Is there more spaces on the flights for certain cities in the UK, or is it similar?
Similar.
Flights and packages spaces will be identical according to the package. Packages without train, do they have bus service or coach service in Makkah and Madina? Yes, they do. The brother mentioned a WhatsApp group. Can you tell me how to join, please?
We'll be sharing the
Um,
numbers at the end, so just stay tuned. You can join the WhatsApp. Should we take a live question?
Yeah.
I've got Sarah Siddiqui. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Your question?
Yes, we have a, sorry, I'm trying to clarify over here. So for the configured flight that we have coming from Canada, do we have to basically reconfigure on the day of just to make sure that we get the updated custom flight? Because there is no Canadian flight for your 110 package.
That's right. So on the day, it'll take you back a step for you to then reconfirm your flight. It'd be a good idea right now for you to select maybe 2 or 3 flight options, just in case one flight's sold out or not. It's a live system that you'll be tapping into, and the price will fluctuate. It will change from what you're seeing today. So whatever's nearest, whatever's closest, you could even think about joining the group. For example, if there's a group flight from London, you could technically just select the group flight from London. Then outside of Nusuk, once all that's done, join the group maybe a day or two earlier, come to London, relax, and then join the group flight that will take you to Hajj with them. Yeah, that's another option. So don't complicate it too much. Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah, because I think like one of the reasons that we went with MCDC is because of your 10-day package. Is there any other similar 10-day package for Canadians other than the SAR 110? Sorry, the MCDC 110?
There's the 5514, which is another package of ours, similar kind of itinerary. It's a 10-day express that you could potentially get. But there's not many, even across Nusuk as well. They're very popular packages.
Yes, yes.
But inshallah, you'll get it. So, as we mentioned earlier, configure it to how you want it, and you'll be able to book it. But look at the couple of options. And if you want to reach out outside of the meeting, maybe tomorrow or later on, we'll share our numbers as well. So we'll be able to guide you. In fact, for the groups that we're leading, we'll be having a personalized workshop tomorrow. So we'll send the invite out to you. So towards the end, we'll share the details so you can join us, inshallah.
Jazakallah. And this will show up on the Telegram that we have because I don't have the WhatsApp contact for MCDC.
You'll get it at the end of the webinar. So we're looking after the 5512 package, which is similar to the 110 that you know.
Jazakallah. Thank you, brother. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Got another question. What time is the package is going live? It's 12 p.m. UK time. Does Majorul Kubj camp give you access to trains between locations? So it'll give you access from Mina to Arafah, Arafah to Muzdalifah, and Muzdalifah back to Mina. Okay, so that's the itinerary, that's the access that you get, is the monorail. For those at Al Muasim, you'll have coach services running.
Someone's asking, in the Umrah before Hajj, do we stay in Ihram until Hajj?
If they are performing Hajj Kiran, then yes. Hajj Ifrad, no, you don't do Umrah before then. So, yeah, Hajj Kiran, yes, you do.
If it's Hajj Tamattu, you do Umrah and Hajj are 2 different intentions.
Right. Yes. So, yeah. So if you're performing Hajj Tamattu, you'll be coming out of Ihram and then putting the Ihram on for Hajj.
If the packages are not sold out, what determines the end of phase 1? It'll be the quota reaching for each country.
Yeah, quota each. Quota for the country being reached, yes.
Just to clarify regarding capacity, there is no every package has capacity and has availability, so no one has nothing to worry about, inshallah, regarding capacity. The main focus is having your package configured in your basket and ready for the day of purchase. You've got to clarify that because a lot of people asking about capacity for certain packages. Is there anything similar to MCDC Safa 1?
MCDC 5555. They're like sister and brother. The only difference between them is Safa 1 goes to Medina first, and 5555 goes to Medina after Hajj.
Someone was asking about the difference between 5512 and 5514. You've got a direct flight with Saudi on 5514 from Manchester, and that's the Major Al Kubsh camp. Whereas the 5512 is with Qatar Airways, and you have the option of Majr Al Kubsh or Al Maisim camp. So that your main differentiating price factor there.
Are there any Urdu speaking or Mirpuri speaking guides?
Yeah, I speak both, and I think the vast majority of us do as well. So we have all guides like Rashid, Asif, they speak Gujarati. Myself, I speak Mirpuri, Patwari, Urdu. We got guides who speak Bengali. We got guides who speak Arabic. We got a sheikh with us who speaks Somali. So I think we're more or less covered on the language barrier. And then we all speak English on top of that. So yeah, it's okay.
Who is the guide for MCDC UK 5020?
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is right after the question and answer session, we're going to share, we'll put up a slide with all the guides on which package.
Someone's
So
asking any
there's,
maps similar to the one you post by the hotels, including Arafat, Muzdalifah, Haram, etc. I think we have something.
regarding MCDC Barak Grand, like which Minar camp, that would be Al Muaysam in that package.
Abuzar, are you still logged into your Nusuk?
Yeah. No, I'm not. I can log in though.
Yeah, log in because there's a question come in about Ziyara being included in the packages. Yeah, I just wanted to show something on the package description or the option as well.
Yeah, log in.
Yeah. We'll come back to that in a minute. Let me know when you're ready. How fast do UK packages sell out? Is there a time limit that Nusuk gives us to check out?
Everything runs smooth, then you're looking at 15, 20 minutes. If there's no, if the system doesn't hang or crash. Obviously, I think with the previous years, it has hanged and it has crashed and it's just gone a little longer. But in general, it's minutes.
Yeah.
Someone's asking, there's 4 packages, sorry. He's asking MCDC FRA and then Aska Safa 2 and MCDC UK 5555. Which one's the English speaking one from these?
So 5555 is English. Aska Safa 2 would be Holland. FRA, sorry, is for France. We do have Aska Safa 1, which is UK as well. So English speaking. So Aska Safa 1, which you've not mentioned there, and MCDC 5555 are English guides, or English speaking guides, traveling from the UK.
Somebody's asking to confirm it's 12 p.m. on Sunday that we go live. May have been a slip of the tongue when we were doing the configuration and we mentioned a different time. Yeah, just to clarify, it is Sunday, the 1st of February at 12 p.m. UK time that the system goes live, 3 p.m. Makkah time.
Is there compulsory vaccination?
Yep, for everybody, it's going to be the meningitis ACWY, and you'll need to provide a proof of vaccination. If you're coming from different parts of the world, then there's different requirements as well. Advice is to go and see your GP once your booking's complete. Make sure all your other immunizations are all up to date. And yeah, you're going to need to book in advance with your GP or your travel clinic to get the jab done as well, because they do get very busy very soon. They're valid for 5 years. So, once you've secured a package, don't wait until the last minute to get your vaccination. And you need to be immunized 10 days before arriving into Saudi Arabia at the bare minimum.
Someone's asking, I've configured a package, it's in my car, and my second package I can only mark as preferred. When I try to configure the second package, it says you already have one package configured and added to your cart.
That's
That's
right.
because, yeah. Do you want to take that, Rashid?
Yeah, that's right. You can only configure one package at any one time. However, you can prefer up to 5 packages. So if you want to jump between packages, you need to empty your cart and then reconfigure your preferred packages. Somebody's making a comment. I've saved the link which lands you straight onto the configuration camp. That's good. So we'll double check our links as well that they do the same. And then we'll share that with everybody by tomorrow, inshallah, at the latest.
In regards to configuration, if you don't get the package that is in your basket, the next package you would have to configure again, correct? Yeah. And I stay on the last page and refresh the page until it goes from the save to purchase. It's best to not refresh or do anything. If we were to click the checkout button and it's to load, it's better to wait and see what happens, inshallah. We would advise not doing anything.
Question, Islam, can we just go on a lower package but upgrade when we are there? That's something I think Rashid answered earlier on regarding the beds and the upgrade. When you were mentioning earlier on that it's more or less 100% occupancy. So
It is.
we need.
Very fair. On the odd occasion, they do offer upgrades in the rooms, but they're very far and few between, so don't risk it. Configure it to what you want if it allows you, and just try and check out with that option.
So I think there's another question. If we live in Birmingham, flight is from London, do we make our own way to London, or do you supply transport? I think what we need to make clear, Rashid, is that these packages have, in a sense, that we are guides and we're not the ones who have arranged the hotels and transport. Do you want to just break that down so people can understand the role of the service provider and the role of the guide?
Yeah, we've covered that multiple times in previous webinars, but if time permits, towards the end, we'll cover that as well. The guides are there to really guide you. We're here as an intermediary between yourselves and the service provider, and to guide you through Nusuk, get you booked, provide you with the guidance, educate, literally a hand-holding service to perform your Hajj. Anything beyond that, what you're buying in terms of packages, etc., that's by the service provider, and it's their responsibility, and they are the ones who are supplying the package. So if there is an issue or if there's a request, we'll do that on your behalf and we'll resolve that. And MCDC over the years, we've been with them. Zaid's been there longer. They are accommodating, very easy to work with, and they will go above and beyond their bit to fulfill the package as well. So rest assured, you've got a really good team guiding you and also representing you as pilgrims as well.
Perfectly said. Someone said, can we share previous recordings of our webinars? I'm new in this group. Yes, we can. Inshallah, we'll put the full site after this is done, inshallah. Is this meter recorded? Yes, it is. Is the only 10-day package for Canadians the one ending in US 110? I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure they can book any package. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a global system, so yeah, you can book it.
Yes, you can book any MCDC UK or US package.
From anywhere around the world. It's a global package. Yeah.
What rate do I use to convert GBP to SAR?
The best thing with that would be if you put a small amount, like 50 SAR or 100 SAR, into your wallet and then refer back to your bank account. It will give you the amount of pounds that have been taken out from your bank. Then you would just divide that by the number of SAR that are showing in your e-wallet or what you put in. It will give you the exchange rate, exact exchange rate. And just check for any transaction fees as well if they've been taken out as well.
Whilst you filter the questions, shall we go for a live question from someone? Yeah, Ahmed, Assalamu alaikum. You got your hand up. Just unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. I just was asking about that 50. Sorry, 50. Sorry, let me just get my other screen. So the one is UK 5012 US 1110. It's major Kabash, I believe. Yes, is this correct? Is it?
5512 US 110, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
UK 5512 US 1110.
it's got both Majral Kupch and Al Muasim options.
Cool. The second question, I bought a custom flight. Is this going to be a problem because I already configured it? We're just waiting to send. To press the button for pay.
Where are you flying from?
I'm flying from Heathrow.
From Heathrow. Then why don't you opt for the group flights? There's the London flight or the Manchester one with Qatar already there available as a group flight.
From where?
From London.
Yes. I think it's very expensive. It's 8,000 pounds. The custom one is half the price.
No. It's not 8,000 pounds. 8,000 riyals.
8,000 riyal.
Okay.
But the custom one is 4,000 riyal or maybe about 5,000 riyal.
No,
sorry.
You can try and secure that if you want. You won't be traveling as part of the group. And on the day, you need to check availability. But more importantly, our dates fall on the 4th of Zulhijjah, which is the 21st of May.
Yes.
Around that period, there's only limited airlines that can fly in and out. So if you try and when you configure the custom flight option, it actually gives you an alert. Yeah. Whether you'll be able to book it on the day is another story. One, availability, and the other, because of this rule and restriction of which airline can fly in and out. Okay, so just be very, very careful about selecting that option. If you're unsure, we've shared our WhatsApp number. Drop us a line tomorrow, inshallah. We'll be able to go through that with you, to maybe a screen share as well.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Okay, I'll move you on to Suraya and Musa. Assalamu alaikum. Is there a question you want to ask? Yeah, just unmute yourself.
Sorry, walaikum salam. I've configured my package, but it says configure camp. Do I just ignore that?
You can't ignore it. It won't let you proceed. You need to select.
Do I have to do it on the day, or can I do it now?
You can do it now. Which package are you looking at?
It's Albayt B2 500.
Yeah, you're in the wrong webinar, but anyway, I'll still give you advice.
Oh, okay.
Webinar.
Oh, yeah, because you guys are one of my preferred packages as well. That's why.
All right, okay. In which case, you should make it configured package.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, all you need to do, you need to select the camp option.
Yeah.
Move on to the next configuration item, and then go right to the end, and that will save your configuration of that particular package.
Oh, okay.
What's your preferred MCDC one? Maybe we can do a live config for you.
Globe 5.
Globe 5?
Yeah.
Are you logged in? Can we do a live config for the sister?
Yeah, I'm logged in, yeah. I'll show my screen.
Please.
Okay, thank you.
I think you've got extra help there, Abuzar.
See my screen, yeah?
Yeah, it's coming on.
I can't see it yet. Yeah, we can now.
Yeah. So it's the Globe.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, there's a package in that particular card. So we've entered it. Okay. And this is one way to search it. That's if you've not got the links or otherwise. So easiest way to do it is to do the filter and go for MCDC. Okay. And then it's such a long number, it's probably easy just to browse the packages.
It's on the last page.
Last page.
You've done this before, you, Azaid.
Yeah, times. That's not the last page. That's page 3. There you go.
Oh, okay, one before that then.
Yeah, one before that then.
There we go.
There you
Page
go.
4.
Yep. Okay. So then you select, okay, view details, configure package. Right. So here you've got two camp options and you can see
Yeah.
the price difference as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference of camp?
I'm just Al Muaisim.
Al Muaisim. Okay, let's go with that one. Okay. And so because we've only got one I'm assuming this profile has only got one user, right?
Yeah, it's
Correct,
only got
yeah.
one user.
Yeah, so let's go for the quad option. One person in a quad. Okay. One again in Medina, yeah. So you're not actually, it's not one, room, it's one bed in a quad room.
Yes, yeah.
So we're ignoring all of the services here. Actually, just whilst we're here, a point I
Once you
made
go
earlier.
back up, yeah,
Yeah, just go up.
but,
Where it
but
says Ziyara tours. Okay.
Medina
Medina
to
tour.
Makkah tour, where it says
I
that.
was asking about tours being included. It says price is free, but if you look at the small print, it says MCDC offers optional Medina Mazarat tour at a small surcharge. Okay. We don't know what that is. And technically, Makkah tour during Hajj days doesn't really, it can't be done because one, everybody's in Makkah and the places that you do the ziyarah is the places that you actually performing Hajj as well. So Makkah tour tends not to be done as an option, but Medina, just be mindful of that. But selecting it, we would probably organize our own, to be in all honesty. So ignore that option. Anyway, carry on. Yeah, we're going to skip all of this. Keep the configuration to minimum. Yes, next. Sorry, can you go back a couple of steps? Back to the camp.
Into the camp, yeah.
Yeah, go right back to the camp.
Oh, it's gone straight to the slides.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. Right. So uncheck my sim camp. All right. And now try to go to the next step.
Within selecting the camp.
Yeah, without selecting a camp. So this is what happens.
Oh, so I've done that, but you know when I've configured it on the actual dashboard, it says configure camp. I'm guessing that's already done. It's just
No, don't assume anything.
I think you've just preferred it and not configured it yet, totally.
Yeah, so let's go with Al Muaisim camp. Al Muaisim.
yeah.
So select the camp, go next. We'll do a bed in a room, in a quad. Okay. Makkah, Medina done. Next. Skip the additional services. Next.
Go lie down.
Okay, flight option here. We've got group flights. We're going to select the one for London, perhaps. Yeah. Just make sure when you get to this stage, yeah, you select the package transportation. It's just an internal costing, but nothing for you to worry about. But make sure it's checked because you won't be able to proceed otherwise.
Last page.
Yeah. And then go right to the bottom, just review what you've selected. Yeah. And you save the configuration. Now you'll see the pop-up that's saying that you should have enough balance to cover the cost. At the moment, there's nothing there. You need to top up. You need to top up 48,533 riyals and a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah.
And then that's it. That price is not going to fluctuate. And that's
Okay, so that is configured. Okay, I was looking at can you see on there where it says my package, it says configure camp. I just thought, do I have to click on that again?
no. So what you need to look at is where you've got this. Yeah. So just on that area, it says my package.
Yeah.
Yeah. My package means there's something in your basket.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay.
configured. It says something else. My preferred package or otherwise.
Yeah.
And that dot where the cart is, yeah, the green dot
Yeah.
indicates that you've got something in your basket as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Is that clear now?
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
So you can configure that now.
Okay.
Okay. So someone's asking, have we got the ulama scholars ready for the packages? Yes, we have. And we'll share that in the next few minutes, inshallah.
Someone asked, can you show me how to view preferred packages? Shall I just quickly show it?
Yeah, please. Please do. Once you're getting that ready, I'm going to call on iPhone Masood. If you want to ask a live question. Okay, we'll bring iPhone Masood in a minute. Yeah. So show the preferred packages.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
I just have a quick question. On the luxury packages, the transport, like for example, Mina to Arafat or Arafat to Muzdalifah, is it by train or by coaches?
It depends on which camp you're in. So if you're in Majra Kabsh, regardless of which package you've chosen,
right,
you will have train service provided from between Mina, Arafat, Muzdalifah, Muzdalifah, Mina.
Okay.
If you're in Al Muaysam, regardless again of which package, whether you're in luxury, standard, or premium, it will be by coach between all the holy sites.
Okay, so say for example, last days of stoning from Al Muasim camp to Jamarat, how would we come by walking?
So from Al Muaysam to Jamarat, you will go by walking. So there's two options. Basically, we will show you, because there is one step before that. So you have the 10th of Zil-Hijjah, which is the first day of stoning.
That's right, yeah.
So on the 10th of Zil-Hijjah, we will, as guides, we will help you to get back to your hotels if you're close to Haram. Obviously, I will explain that more in depth once the booking process is complete. So it will be the similar route that you're going to take on the 10th of Zil-Hijjah. Although there is going to be on the 12th of Zil-Hijjah, which is the last day of Jamrat, there will be transport provided by the service providers from Al Muaysam back to your hotels, which then would mean that you would have to go to Jamrat, do the stoning, and then walk back another hour or 20 minutes. So this is something we'll explain more in depth after the booking process. But yes, on that day, there is transport provided. Normally, what people tend to do is that the small bags they do have or they can't carry, they leave them on the coach. The coaches then get to the hotel, and then the people just do what they did on the first day of stoning.
Okay.
That's nothing for you to worry about. We'll explain.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So how about the 11th of Zil-Hijjah? Is it Al Muaysam?
11th of Zil-Hijjah, what you would do is from Al Muaysam, you would go Jamarat.
Okay.
You would stone, and then you come back.
By walk.
The other thing, because it's a very good question that you've asked. So the other thing that I'd like to mention, so everybody else can benefit from it, Al Muaysam, for us Hajjis or the previous Hajjis who have lived in the UK or Europe or the Western Hemisphere, this isn't something new. This is where all the Hajjis from the UK who performed Hajj since year 2000 have always stayed in Al Muaysam tent. So the Hajjis that came before you or before us or last 20 odd years or 25 years, they all stayed in Al Muaysam.
Okay, and then from Al Muaysam, for example, to stoning in Jamarat on 11th of Zil-Hijjah, we will walk, right?
Right. There is no transport. There is no transport provided. There are no vehicles. It's a pedestrian walkway. So which would mean that we would have to walk from Al Muaysam to Mina, Al Muaysam to the Jamarat, do the stoning, and then basically turn back around, heading back towards our tents again.
Yeah. So some packages, I've noticed, they're saying train. Is not correct. From Al Moisam to Jumeirah?
For Al Muaysam to Jamarat, there is no train.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I understood that. Thanks very much for.
No, not a problem.
Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.
The train's available for those who are staying in Majr al-Kabsh, and it's only for them that one period where you're going Arafat, Muzdalifah, and back. And the days of Rami, the days of pelting the Jamarat, it's just literally a walk from even Majr al-Kabsh camp as well. Abu Zar, are you just demonstrating how to prefer the packages? Is that what you're doing now?
So I've just showed how to prefer the package. So if someone wants to go see the preferred packages, all they gotta do is click on packages, go on filter, and then you see where it says view preferred package only. You'll
Yeah.
click this, and then your preferred packages come up. So you can have up to 5. So yeah, I've got 5. If you were to have 2 or 3, then there'll be 2 or 3 preferred packages showing as well. So you can remove as well. And go back and then
And another way to get to that same page is if you select your name and go into my profile or my packages, I think you can get to it that way as well without using the filter. So it's just under the name.
let's say you remove this from your
Okay.
package. So all you gotta do is click here, view details, and then that'll be preferred package. That the main preferred package that you want will go straight. You can go straight to it from this section on.
Yeah. Do you show them how you can get through the preferred from your name or your profile name? Just hit
Yeah.
packages. Yeah.
So you go my package.
Yeah.
And
And your preferred packages are there as well. Once you've successfully booked the package and all your itineraries, all your documents appear here.
And that's it.
Okay, we'll carry on. We'll stop your share for now. Somebody's asking for the contact number for Nusuk. We'll share that very shortly.
Also find it on Nusuk as well. So just
Yeah.
log in or go on the website. The contact number will be there.
Brother, would you like to show that? Because where the support email and the telephone numbers, if you're logged in, because that's
It's
something
logged.
that we get asked. Because obviously there's still people that have not been fully verified. So you need to start emailing and calling, and inshallah they'll get it done.
So when you're logged in on the main page, if you're looking for support emails, anything, scroll straight to the bottom. You'll see support, and under support you see contact us. So all you gotta do is click contact us. And then you have a bunch of options here. So you got the call center number here, which will be SID number +966 9200 31201. And then support email here is support@hajj.nusuk.sa. So you can either email, I would advise email, both email and call, so you get the best opportunity of getting through to them. Yeah, should we share the guides PDF?
Yeah, can do.
So
Let me bring that up.
you have the option of walking to Jamarat if in Majar al-Qabsh.
Yeah, you'll be
Sorry,
walking.
sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, by
Yeah, so yeah, from Major Kabsh you can walk to the Jamarat. There's no trains from Major Kabsh to the Jamarat. The trains are only provided from the train station, which from near Major Kabsh to Arafat and Muzdalfa back to Major Kabsh.
Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so we've been inundated with a lot of questions this week about who the guides are and which packages they'll be leading. Before I start the sharing of the slides,
think,
The team
yeah,
works
sorry.
on all the packages, and we'll do our best to support you as best as we can. But dedicated guides are as follows.
Can I just interrupt before you share the slides?
We'll go
One
back.
thing I'd like to make clear, because we've been getting a lot of calls, that not every guide is a scholar, because this is something that which scholars on which package. And realistically, there are a lot of guides like myself, like yourself, like Brother Asif there, that have a lot of experience in the logistical side of Hajj and jurisprudence, which we've learned over the years. So it's you have to have a mix. You can't just depend on just scholars to be on every single package. It has to be a mix of logistical guides as well. That's what I just wanted to touch on.
Yeah, and to be honest, what will happen once the booking phase has been done, we will have a series of webinars and inshallah in-person seminars as well. And I make it mandatory for my group to attend. There's no, no option. If you are one of our Hajjis, you have to attend. Why? It's your Hajj, and whatever you invest in Hajj is for your benefit, not for my benefit, no one else's benefit. You're spending a lot of money, so invest your time to learn about the rituals of Hajj. Yes, we are going to be there. We will be hand-holding, but it's no point you going there and wondering, okay, how do I perform Umrah? How do I perform Hajj? What are we doing today? And it makes no sense to you. Believe it or not, people have done that. They've turned up and they don't know the very basics of Umrah. They don't know the basics of Hajj. And what happens then, we have to lead a group, and the group could be 50, 100, in our cases, a few hundred. And we have to do things for the greater good or the wider facility of the Hujjaj that we're supporting. And we can't handhold individuals at that point. And you need to have a level of competency to perform Hajj as well. So whatever you invest is what you're going to get out. We are there to help you, and we have got, alhamdulillah, knowledge to navigate you through Hajj on the ground and through the fiqh as well. And the beautiful thing is, we use technology. We use WhatsApp. You'll be given access to the shayukhs, the guides, the imams, the scholars that'll be leading us, and you're going to see a really good support team behind you. But you do need to invest your time in learning about the very core and basics of Hajj. And as well as that, for the sisters, I just want to give you the assurance, whilst these photos and the profiles I'm going to share with you may not show you that we have female guides there will be female guides and scholars support, either whether it's WhatsApp or within the camp provided. The reason why we are restricted on how many guides we can take. So if it was up to us, we'd be taking a whole, a support team, but unfortunately, the Nusuk system doesn't allow that. So there's a lot of responsibility, and we have to take the best person or the most, affluent and experienced person to guide you through Hajj. Okay. Sorry for taking that a little bit longer to go through that. So these are the packages and the guides supporting that. So starting from the left, we've got Hafiz Yassin, who'll be leading and sharing the responsibility with myself, which is UK 5512, US 110 package. Moving on, we've got Sheikh Yunus Dudwala, who will be leading MCDC UK 5020. That's a 16-night premium shifting package, followed by Imam Fazlur Rahman Hassan, will be leading MCDC UK 5514, 10-night express. And I'll be overseeing all these three packages and also assisting Brother Zahid with supporting him as well. Do you want to cover these slides, Zahid?
Let you continue. You just
We've got Asif, who's going to be on 6677, very experienced, and I've had the pleasure of working alongside Asif a number of years as well. Brother Zaid, again, very experienced tour operator and also a guide on 6688. Zaid has pulled the short straw, and he'll be there for the longest duration. He'll accept his service. 25 nights is a long package, but He'll be overseeing a bulk of the packages for ourselves and for these packages as well. And followed by Qudrat Hussain, again on 6688, supported by Brother Omar Rashid as well. Moving on, we've got Ustad Abu Adam, who will be on the Burak Grant package. Brother Tariq, very experienced and on-the-ground support for Burak Grant as well, followed by Adan, Sheikh Adan, who will be there with the 21-night
Yeah,
package.
then just touching on that, is Abu Shafi scholar
Yeah.
that's traveling with us?
Yeah. Just on that note, actually, Sheikh Yunus, Imam Fazl Rahman are of the Hanafi school, but also our sheikhs and do have the knowledge to cater for all four madhabs as well. And supporting Burak Grand package, we have Brother Adnan. Then we have Imam Bilal Asif, who's be guiding 6660. That's the 19-day package, 19-night package, supported by Hafiz Zahid on the 6660. We've got Mufti Mahbub on the 5555 standard package, 18 nights, who will be supported by Maulana Hafiz Muhammad Khalid there. Moving on, Askar Safa, Shafaqat Ali Rais, brother there, will be leading that group, supported by Brother Anis and Brother Masoom. Then on 5590, the 16 nights premium package, we have Brother Adil, supported by Brother Tawheed. And the long code ending GLB5, we have Sheikh Dr. Omar, will be on the 13-night luxury package. And also an experienced guide there, Amjad Rahman, on that package. And finally, we have on the 6655, Brother Sarfraz on the luxury shifting package, supported by Sheikh Ghulam on that package. So that's our guides. And these are our contact numbers as well. We've shared that in the group. We've split the group and support up as well. So you can reach us on WhatsApp. You can call us for dedicated support on the packages. Just on the note on 5020, 5514 and 5512, we'll be holding a e-meet and greet with the guides there tomorrow at 11 o'clock UK time. We'll share the link as well. If you're free, do pop in. And we'll be doing some live configuration, answering your questions on these three packages only. If you are interested in the other packages or have any questions, then reach out to Brother Zahid and his team there as well. I think that concludes our Q&A. This is the number for MCDC. If you want to reach out to them, you can follow them on X or Twitter, as it used to be known as. Then you've got the contact numbers there. And for those of you who require Nusuk support, obviously you can find it on the Nusuk website, but the numbers are there as well. Jazakallah khair. Thank you everybody for participating. And any last words, Brother Zaid?
I think we're more or less done. Obviously, the most important thing is I believe there is another webinar tomorrow evening as well, global one under MCDC. So we'll share that as well if anybody wishes to attend. And from my side, I'd say, even if you do not manage to secure a package on Sunday, you don't give up hope. So inshallah, there will be a second chance and hopefully a third one possibly as well. So I believe if you keep your money within your e-wallets, the money stays there, you will secure your Hajj package, inshallah.
Inshallah. Very good advice. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Thank you, Abu Zar, for organizing the webinar. And inshallah, we'll hope to see you all very soon. The next one.
Co-hosting. Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.